Septic is going to hate me for what I'm about to do. What's up, agents? Zero here, welcome back to some more Reverelite SMP. This is episode 6, and if you remember, last time we went on a massive treasure hunt put together by Philocrafter, and we actually managed to get quite a bit of really good stuff. I am not gonna lie, I got myself some prisming, a mending book, among other things, obviously, and in this episode, well, I actually want to go on another treasure hunt because I found out that apparently there was a shipwreck near where I was looking around for the treasure that we found last time, and well, I want to look for that in this episode. However, I want to go ahead and do something really quick first. So I literally just got off from recording the last episode. So this isn't even like a few days later. This is literally like maybe an hour after that, and I'm gonna be spending this episode for a few days, so no need to worry. Not that you guys really care. But the reason why I'm here is simple. Found out that apparently... Okay, so this, by the way, for those of you who are not aware, I'm actually at SepTic'S base. I have been here a few times during the course of the series. Apparently, he's got this villager breeder here, which, not too big of a surprise, and he also has this villager. Is this the villager I'm looking for? Yes, it is. Okay, so he has a villager trade with mending for 18 emeralds, which is actually not bad all things considered, and I did not get this mending book from him. I actually got this mending book last episode as part of the treasure hunt, so there's that. But I did want to at least attempt to get up to the amount of emeralds I need in order to be able to get more mending books. I do want to go ahead and put on more stuff, because, well, it's obviously going to be super helpful. One thing that I am going to say, though, is that I may potentially actually end up completely filling up some of these guys' inventories with stuff, so there's that. So I'm going to be spending the next couple of minutes attempting... Actually, I don't even know how long it's going to take, but I'm going to be spending a bit of time trying to get, at the very least, 2 more mending books. I said at the end of the last episode, I was going to put this on my, my trident, because I'm tired of trying to repair it, but I also want to put it on... No, oh! Okay, I was wondering. Okay, so we are obviously selling a, bones and arrows in the one shop, so I guess I can't say I'm surprised about this, but I do obviously need bone meal because I want to make more paper, so I can at least hopefully be able to trade with these guys so I can get 2 more mending books. That's all I want, because, yeah, I want to get on my trident. I did not mean to do that, now that matters. I want to put on my trident, I want to put on my crossbow, and I also want to put it on my shield. Those are the 3 things that, at the moment, I want to put mending on. So let's see. Do I have... Okay, so I obviously have bone meal, but I was wondering if I potentially had any more sugar cane. Not that it really matters, because I have bone meal, I can get this. And hopefully Septic doesn't mind that I'm doing this. Admittedly, I could set up some farm at my base, but I did not do that just yet. That would definitely be helpful now to think about. Anyway, I'm going to grind for paper so I can trade with these guys. And I think there might be a farmer in there as well that I could potentially trade with as well. I have to look into that. But hopefully, by the time you guys next see me, I'll have 3 mending books and potentially enough levels to put mending on all 3 of those items. Okay, so in between segments, as I said I was going to do, I went ahead and got myself up to level 33 so I could go ahead and get my trident enchanted with mending, or at the very least add mending to it. However, I did not just do that. I obviously said I was going to get myself a couple other mending books, and so I've got mending on my crossbow and I also have mending on my shield, which is definitely going to be helpful. However, I found out that apparently Septic was actually planning on selling the mending books for about 5 diamonds each, so I actually had to end up paying him 10 diamonds during a live stream, which I actually did not know he was going to end up selling the mending books. It makes sense, I'm not going to lie about that. And I do still want, like I said earlier, I do still want to go ahead and do some treasure hunting. However, I did find out something recently through one of SEPTIC'S videos, so there is a slight change of plans, at least for the very moment. So I'm going to pull up his video real quick, because I want to show you guys what he found. And, well, it's kind of interesting. I figured something out, not just because of his video, but because of, well, you guys are going to get to see. Okay, so I do have SEPTIC'S video up at the moment. As I said, I was going to go ahead and pull up. And as you can tell, he found a jungle. And by the way, I do have my volume completely muted, so you won't be able to hear his video. But yeah, as you can tell, found himself a jungle biome with lots of bamboo. And he did show off somewhere down here that there are obviously parrots spawning, because that's kind of like the whole point of jungles. But yeah, but as you can tell in the top left corner, he covered up the coordinates with a subscribe icon, which I don't blame him. He said on Discord that he wanted to go ahead and sell jungle items, which is perfectly fine. I am not going to deny that. However, I do want to go to this jungle and get myself a parrot so that I can have a little bit of a pet. But with this subscribe icon there, I can't do that. However, I found a little bit of an exploit through YouTube. It technically is built directly into YouTube, but rather it's an exploit within SEPTIC'S video. Septic is going to hate me for what I'm about to do, I want to imagine. Okay, so here's what I need to do. I need to go ahead and go into here, go into playback speed, and I need to set this to 25%. And so now if I go ahead and play this, obviously it's going to go at a super low rate. But I figured out the actual coordinates to this jungle just from this little exploit alone. So Septic, if you're going to do this again, you need to edit your videos a little bit better, because I am about to exploit this video. I apologize I'm doing this, but I really want to find this jungle. Alright, so I have to go ahead and pause and unpause until I can get... There we go. Alright, there you go. So as you can tell, it's obviously a little bit blurry because it's through the transition that Septic made. And like I said, Septic, you need to do a little bit better job editing your videos if you're gonna end up hiding coordinates. I feel bad for doing this, but this is something that I kind of need. I don't care. I mean, I do care about like bamboo, cocoa beans, and other things like that. But if he's gonna sell that stuff, that's fine. But parrots, on the other hand, that's gonna be a lot harder to sell. So obviously, we have ourselves coordinates now. So there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and write these down, get back on the realm, and we're gonna head over there and see if we can't find yourself a bird. And luckily, I'm the only one online at the moment. Not that it really matters, unless it actually is legitimately Septic that is online. That's the only downside to that. But either way, let's go ahead and make our way over to the jungle. Actually, before I do that, let me go ahead and get myself out a name tag. I'm going to go ahead and put a name in this name tag. That way I can go ahead and have my bird properly named by the time we get there. This is obviously not going to take long at all. But, my gosh, I feel bad for what I just did for Septic. But this is something that I've been kind of wanting to do. So, it's kind of win-loss, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't. Okay, so on my way over there, I'm actually obviously on foot right now because I don't know how Septic got over there by boat, but I did come across something interesting. You guys might see it from here. It's a villager outpost. Well, actually a pillager outpost, I should technically say, but either way, pretty interesting, I'm not gonna lie. But I do have to be careful though, because there are obviously gonna be pillagers nearby, and I don't know whether or not raids are in the game just yet. I don't think they are. At least I have a shield, which is definitely gonna be helpful. Got torches with me at least. Now, where's the entrance to this thing? I didn't actually expect to find this. Ow! Ow! I can't say I'm surprised you found me. Okay, so you are definitely, yeah, definitely hurt. I apologize I'm not saying a whole heck of a lot. I'm trying to concentrate and make sure I'm fine. What do you have on your crossbow? Alright, I need to fire it before I charge it before I can fire it. Well, whatever it is, it's not piercing. I can tell you that much. Alright. So let's see. Ooh, hi. Okay, yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. Alright, and I also know it's also getting nighttime, which is definitely gonna be a little bit of an issue. There we go. Took him out. Alright, fair enough. So it looks like the entrance is actually right here, which is not too bad, all things considered. I do need to light this place up just a little bit because I do want to be able to go to sleep. And, okay, so I can go to sleep. I was wondering. Good. Good. Alright, so I might potentially not be able to actually legitimately be able to, do a treasure hunt in this episode simply because of this villager outpost. And obviously I do want to go ahead and make sure I find the jungle as well. So this is actually not too bad of a find. I don't actually know if Septic found this in his video. I do know I said that. I'm pretty sure I said that. I'm about to find out once we get to the top and look inside this chest. No! No, he did not find this place. Okay. I will take everything inside of here for right now, and I will take this crossbow. I don't really need the crossbow right now, because obviously I have one already. But, actually not too bad. And by the way, Septic, I imagine you're watching this video. You see the fact that I left in the coordinates of this villager outpost? Admittedly, I did end up losing the entire thing, but I left it in, so yeah, you have that going for it. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue on. If I find anything else interesting, although I think I might, it's a village. It's actually kind of I could potentially get myself a bell because you can't actually craft those. I found out you can't actually craft bells. It'd actually be pretty useful. Let's see if they have anything interesting inside of any of their chests. I don't know for sure, but we'll find out. Alright, so this is actually pretty decent find, I'm not gonna lie. If I can get in here, there we go. They have, I don't know if they actually have, oh, there's a bell. There's a bell. Alright, I should be able to pick this up by doing that. Yep, I got myself a bell. Nice. Okay, that's the only thing that I kind of want to get for right here. Now I need to continue on with my venture to the jungle. So, again, I don't know how long that's going to take. Alright, so I found a shipwreck down under here. Yeah, it's right here. And I already went ahead and looted it by... Oh! There's another chest down there that I didn't even realize. Okay, you know what? Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that there. Because I don't know how many people are going to be coming out this way. If I do find a treasure map, well, there's going to be a very unlikely chance that I'm going to come out this way just to search for treasure. Although, admittedly, the treasure maps that I've found so far, some of them have already technically been... I think I see a ruin right there too, which is kind of interesting. I would check all this out, admittedly. But like I just said, I don't really care about treasure maps at the moment. But I did get myself some iron and an emerald, which is not too bad, all things considered. So, that's at least cool, I'm not gonna lie. But either way, we are... I want to imagine we're almost there because I'm looking at the coordinates on my whiteboard that I wrote down a little bit ago. Or technically a while ago, I should say. But the X coordinate is really close. The Y coordinate doesn't really matter, we're on the water. And the Z coordinate, we've got about another 1,000 blocks to go, which is actually not too bad, all things considered. Plus, because we are in a boat, well, it's gonna take a lot less time. The only issue is there's... Oh, never mind, I was about to say, the only issue is that there's no land in sight because I do want to go to sleep. But there's obviously an island right there that I can go ahead and bunk at for the night, which is gonna be super helpful. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. There we go. I hate this whole bed too far away thing. I kind of understand it partially, but not completely. Alright. So that's at least good. Alright. So let's go ahead and finish our quest. We don't have too much further to go. Only about 1,000 blocks, as I said. So we're making good progress. At least. Okay, so I had a little bit of a dilemma here. As it turns out, I'm obviously pretty close to it. But from the vision I saw from Septic, well, he was near water, and I don't think I'm able to get from where I am by water at this point. I actually took a long, winding river thinking that I might get there a little bit faster. Doesn't seem to have turned out that way, but at the very least, we are, at least I am, incredibly close. I keep saying we, but obviously you guys watching are somewhat part of it, not completely, but we're really close, so that's not bad, all things, because it should be obviously off in that direction. And I would grab some cactus while I'm here, but I already have some cactus at home. Not a lot, but at the very least some. So, okay, so me complaining about the fact that I wouldn't be able to... Actually, it doesn't matter, because I am looking at my Z coordinate right now. I should be almost there, so it doesn't really matter all that much. So I'll be right back once I approach the jungle itself, which, like I just said, shouldn't take too terribly long. Although I did just realize I'm going the complete wrong direction according to my X coordinate, which definitely doesn't help, but that's beside the point. Okay, so this is just a few seconds after the last clip, because I did pause it, and I decided to go ahead and get in the water since I was right there, and I was relatively close, and here we are. Finally, took long enough. The only issue is me getting back home. I do realize that. I know that. But we finally made it. We are finally at the jungle, so that's at least good. And as I said earlier, don't care about cocoa beans or bamboo because Septic said that he plans on going ahead and selling that stuff, which again, as I said, is not a problem. But as I also said, what I am technically here for is parrots. Which I obviously, okay, it looks like we're in an actual bamboo forest, which was not a part of the game before. It has obviously been implemented now. So let's go ahead and light this place up just a little bit because I did notice it's starting to become nighttime. I definitely do want to go ahead and go to sleep. Mainly I would like to be able to take on phantoms as well, but I think I'm safer going to sleep and getting rid of night as fast as possible. And there we go, so I can go ahead and go to sleep. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can find myself a flock of parrots. Actually, is it legitimately called a flock? I don't know. Does it really matter? Probably not. And, well, what do you know? I already found a bird that I want. Yeah, and I actually did turn up my game volume just all the way up because I wanted to make sure I could hear if these guys were nearby. And come on, come on. You're actually legitimately the one that I want to tame. Would you sit down for a moment? There we go, finally. Talk long enough. Let's go ahead and do this. Hopefully we don't end up making any pandas mad while we're here. So I've got myself my name tag right here. Let's go ahead and name you. There we go. We got ourselves our parrot Salt back from previous series. So that's really nice, all things considered. I know I said that I did not care about bamboo. Go ahead and sit right there. No. Sit. My controller's having issues. Sit. There we go. I know I said I don't care about bamboo, but this is in the water. Go and grab this. And yeah, like I said, go ahead and plant that. Alright, so that's not too bad, all things considered. Finally got ourselves a bird. That is obviously, as I said, why I originally came here to go ahead and get for myself. So hopefully, yeah, he's obviously still on my shoulder. One thing I do want to go ahead and test really quick is if he'll actually still stay on my shoulder if I'm in a boat. That's one question that I still do have. And that's something I am not 100% sure if parrots are actually legitimately able to do. What? Are you making that noise? I imagine you probably are. And I just haven't really paid a lot of it. Or maybe it's just me no, it's me walking between the bamboo. That makes a lot more sense. Where are you? I know that I'm falling off of blocks and you're falling off of my shoulder. I know that. Alright. Oh, you hear mobs nearby. I can't say I'm surprised. That is obviously one of the things that you actually do. Okay, so where actually is my boat? Okay, so once I find my boat, I'm actually going to go ahead and end the episode because I want to make sure I'm back home at the start of next episode. And I know for a fact it's going to take me way too long to simply be able to get back home. I'll do that in between episodes, like I said. So, where on earth is actually my boat? It's a really good question. Should be around here somewhere, I believe. I just cannot exactly remember where. Come on, Salt. head this way. I think it's over in this direction. I'll find it eventually. Hopefully. Are you coming, Salt? Yeah, you're coming. Alright, so there you go. Found my boat, which is great. Let's make sure he's at least nearby. Come on, come on. Come over here, dude. Come here, Salt. Salt, where are you going? Come here. Come here, parrots sometimes. Then again, all pets inside of the game. Alright, are you still... Okay, yes, you are still on my shoulder. That's good. Alright. Not too bad. So, now I gotta make my way back home. But as I said, I'm gonna do this in between episodes. So, this is where I'm gonna go ahead and oh my gosh. I feel so bad for Septic for the exploit that I ended up doing just to get this little guy. But honestly, it was well worth it. Got myself a friend. But yeah, this is where I'm ending things off. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. One more, make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCP0 to stay updated. This has been Tuesday. Thank you guys for watching. And with that, I'll see you guys later.